Hello, my name is Lisa Drost, and I'm here to talk to you today about Phase 1, or the detox portion of the HCG weight loss program. Phase 1 of the program is meant to help your body detoxify your liver, your gallbladder, and your intestinal tract. This is to help you prepare for the second phase of the program, which will be the portion when you're actually using HCG and beginning the weight loss process. The purpose of Phase 1 is not necessarily to lose weight. However, it has been my experience that patients oftentimes will lose weight. I have had patients over the years lose anywhere from 2 to 25 pounds. A lot of it is going to be dependent upon how big of a change this is from your current dietary habits. The purpose of Phase 1 detox is to prepare yourself both mentally and physically for the next portion of the program. So what we're looking for during this phase is to change your diet, to look at your exercise patterns, to talk about water intake, and also there are supplements that are specifically involved to help support your detox elimination process. In terms of dietary things, the first thing we ask patients to do is to avoid processed foods, work towards a more natural and whole food diet. This means staying away from foods that have multiple ingredients, multiple chemical words that you cannot pronounce in them. Sticking to foods that are whole, such as fruits and vegetables, meats, nuts and seeds, beans, and healthy oils. Specifically, we ask you to avoid a list of foods which include anything that includes dairy. Dairy products are anything that comes from the cow. That would be milk, that would be yogurt, cheese, ice cream, butter, and so forth. Secondly, we ask you to avoid all wheat products. Wheat products are things such as flour and items that are made that contain flour, such as bread, pasta, crackers, cookies, cakes, and so forth. Third, we like you to remove all alcohol from your diet. And fourth, we ask you to remove all refined sugar products. These are white sugars, brown sugars, high fructose corn syrup. You may continue to use, in small amount, honey, molasses, maple syrup, stevia. During this part of the program, we ask patients to make sure that they're getting 10 grams of protein at least at each meal. In your booklet, you will find a handout on protein that gives you an idea of how much is in different types of foods. For example, if you look at eggs, 1 egg contains 6 grams of protein. So if you were to have 2 eggs in a meal, you would have 12 grams of protein and you would get your minimum amount that you need for that particular meal. As far as exercise goes, we are not asking patients to start any type of an extreme exercise program. If you're currently involved in an exercise program, we would ask that you continue at your current pace. If you do not have a current exercise program, we would like you to begin with 30 to 60 minutes of walking per day, preferably at one time. On your booklet, you will see a page that talks about the Dirty Dozen. The Dirty Dozen is a list of the most heavily sprayed crops in the U.S. market. For example, you will see strawberries on that list. In my home, what that means is if I cannot find organic strawberries, I don't buy them. That doesn't mean if I'm at a guest's home and they're serving strawberries that I wouldn't eat them, but if I'm buying them in bulk, they need to be organic. On the bottom half of that list, you will see what's called the Clean 15. These are crops that are not heavily sprayed and not as important to purchase organically. For example, broccoli and bananas are on that list. In our household, I do not purchase those organically. I save the money from that to be able to afford the organic ones. During this part of the program, you will be taking 3 different supplements. The first supplement is called ProtoClear. ProtoClear is a rice and pea-based protein powder that contains both a multivitamin as well as specific herbs and minerals and vitamins and amino acids that help your body to detoxify. Most patients prefer to have ProtoClear as part of their morning routine as a breakfast. It's certainly not required to have at breakfast. Some patients prefer to have it as their lunch. It's a quick and easy thing to have on the go. In your booklet, we have included a recipe of what you might want to combine with the ProtoClear to make a breakfast smoothie or a protein smoothie. Again, it's not required. It's just a recommendation. You can certainly modify it as you wish. If you prefer strawberries rather than blueberries, or you prefer mango or pineapple instead of banana, that's certainly fine. You may modify it as you wish. If you choose to use almond milk or rice milk as the base of your protein shake, please remember to purchase plain and not vanilla, as the vanilla contains extra amounts of sugar. Your protein powder shake, ProtoClear, should be dosed as follows. For the first week, you'll use 1 scoop per day in your smoothie. For weeks 2 and 3, you will use 2 scoops per day, and in the final week, week 4, you will go back down to 1 scoop per day. There is exactly the correct number of doses in your bottle to support this amount. Next, you will be taking a fiber product. That product will either be called Colon Plus or Fiber Plus. If you're taking Fiber Plus, you will be taking 3 capsules at bedtime. However, if you're a patient who takes any type of medication or supplement at bedtime, please take the fiber product at least 2 hours away from that medication or supplement. The main reason for this is that fiber's job is to bind, and what we want it to bind in this instance is toxins. We do not want it to bind your medication. So please be aware of that and make every effort to take it away from any other type of medication. When you take your fiber product, you should consume it with a large glass of water. If you have a tendency towards constipation, please begin with only 1 capsule per night, and as you tolerate, move up to the full dose. The last product that you will be taking is Clary Tea. Clary Tea's purpose is to help stimulate bowel movements and elimination. Clary Tea contains an active ingredient called senna, and senna acts as a bowel stimulant. For some patients, they do not need a lot of additional support in this area. If that is the case for you, please do not steep or brew your tea bag for a very long time. I would suggest under 2 minutes. If constipation or difficulty moving bowels tends to be a problem for you, you may choose to steep or brew your Clary Tea for a little bit longer. It does not matter what time of day you choose to take your Clary Tea, whatever is convenient for you. It can be served both warm or cold. Again, we look forward to working with you during this program. If you have any questions, please feel to give our office an email or a call, and we will be happy to help you. We look forward to your next phase and wish you continued success. Thank you.